Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Wildling Village. This is the first episode that I've recorded for a while because I recorded those 5 episodes all in one go, and to be honest I can't really remember where we're up to. I think I was doing quite a bit of work on this tree and I'm kind of not really liking the mix of materials I've got going on here. I think I might remove majority of the gravel at some point. This episode though, I'm planning on doing an interior, and the interior I think I'm going to do we'll do this house over here. This is sort of the basic normal shaped styled house that I would go for, so this is a nice basic simple interior. I'll do on this one. I'll probably do this one on camera as well because you know it's just such a weird ass shape, just why the hell not. And I'll do this one because this is sort of a big main communal building, so all the other interiors, maybe the tent one I'll do as well. All the others I'll do off camera, and it's just sort of going to be like one episode per interior. And I'm also going to mix that up with doing other stuff, so it's just not 4 episodes in a row of interior because that's a bit boring, or at least I think it might be a bit boring. You guys might actually want to watch that, I don't know. Comment below if you want to see that. If you want to see 4 in a row, I'll do 4 in a row. Otherwise, we can mix it up a bit. And we also have this little shed thing here that I'm going to put meat and stuff, I think. So, let's see what space we've got to work with. First, we need to work out... Oh, first we need to hide the chat. First, we need to work out where the sort of hearth is going to go. And probably right in the middle of the building is the best idea. So if we just get rid of that beam, and we put this here, and we can have a little hearth here. So let's go for some netherrack. Nope, we don't want netherrack. I keep forgetting that it's Conquest, it's medieval, we don't need stuff like that, so we can do I2 to get the burning coals, I-fire to get fire, and there you go. And I-fire works for everybody on the server, so if you need fire you can't use the flint and steel, you need to type /I-fire. Material for the floor, I'm going to go for thatch, and the reason I'm going for thatch is, as I've explained in my Inca series, what's it called? Most medieval towns and stuff used thatch because it preserved the heat and stopped like the floor from being so cold. So it's just a good basic material that was sort of readily available to most people. Also packed dirt. But you know, like I said, packed dirt would have been cold. So what I might do actually is turn sections of this into hay. I mean, I know I'll turn all of it, but I'll turn sections to hay and sections to dirt. I think that might look pretty interesting. All this here can be dirt because this is outside. It doesn't really need to be. So yeah, let's actually do some of that now. Let's bring in some dirt like this. There. We'll have some by the door here as well. And I'll work out the other sections in a minute, but that's quite a nice little transition. Now the other thing we need to do is completely change all of these biomes, which that's going to be another reason why we want to have dirt more than we do have this. Come on, where's the biome? Ah, it's not a biome thing, is it? It's metadata. God damn it, Nick, you idiot. Okay, so just ignore what I was about to say about biomes, because that's just nonsense. So yeah, so the reason I'm doing this is obviously to preserve heat and stuff. Let's get started on where we want the rest of the things to go. Now I don't think we want a bed right opposite the door, that just doesn't seem like a good idea. It's going to go in this far corner, so this will be sort of the bedroom area. We can have like kitchen stuff here, just random stuff here. Yeah, I'm also going to be using the wicker fence to kind of act like a wall and somewhat hide bits of the building. I'm also going to do it at an angle so it looks a little nicer, like this. And if I change the biome, now this plugin, I get this question on my videos all the time. I know like Daka gets it a lot because I see it on his videos. It's called Metacycler, and that's how you use the stick. It's not a Minecraft thing because loads of people are like, oh, I tried doing this on my single player world, it didn't work. You do need to have be on a bucket craft. Is it bucket craft or is it just bucket? A bucket server to be able to use those plugins. I do 44:2. This is a Conquest thing. So 44. Hang on. The 44:2 is the Enviro slab. So you get all these different biomes like this. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I can get the dirt without messing up the roof. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like anything's gone wrong. Just go outside and have a quick check. Nope, everything's fine. I've not used any slabs on the roof actually, so we should be alright for changing biomes. You can see now we've got this little cooking area. And I think what I might do actually is make this a bit more dirt-like and put more of these slabs in place. And then in fact we could even do this, couldn't we? Something like that. We'll mix it up so it's not so perfect in a minute. Right, so let's get a cauldron out because we want that to act as our sort of cooking pot thing. So I think if we put the cauldron here, it's just sort of off center. Could then have a few other things going on. In fact, let's do this. Let's put a bunch of slabs down like this and like that. So you can see actually where the dirt slabs are, it's actually quite lowered down, if that makes sense. So I'm actually going to continue that idea. So it looks like, you know, where the thatch blocks are, it's actually properly being placed in. We can actually just fill this with cobblestone and then change the metadata to match it. And god damn it. Let's get the door back. Door. There, like that. There we go. Yeah, I quite like that. We also need to change the biome again, so it's all dirt, not gravel. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, so let's continue working on the kitchen. We want to get the oak plank out, and we're just going to put a. We can't do a line. We'll put like a little corner thing here, like this. And what we'll do with this, we'll change it to the. I don't really know what you call it. I call it the counter block because it kind of looks like I always use it for counters in kitchens. We can get rid of that torch now, and we can just put a few things here on. So let's go for a cobweb, which we can change to make it look like a bag if we get the right biome. So we want to get the hanging meat texture, and then we just cycle the biomes to extreme hills or something like that. There we go, small mountains, that'll do. And then on here we can have some pressure plates, and that'll look like a plate of food and just stuff like that. And have plate of food. Here we'll have a book. Paintings, something that people don't use a lot. I think I say that in all my videos now, but until people start using more paintings, I'm going to be constantly saying that. We can cycle through. We want the pots and pans. There we go. Here we can then put a painting for knives. Come on. There we go. And then down here, because it's not going to connect, we can have a chest. So let's use that space quite nicely. You can also have another chest here just to use that space. Or in fact, we want to have the hanging meat here. So if you copy that, put it there, got a bit of hanging meat ready to be cooked on the fire. And this is a nice little feature, but not when it's overused. I reviewed a plot the other day and it was overused. A little drop of redstone to show, like, you know, blood coming down and stuff. It's quite nice. Right, and I'm just going to have a little break in the video here, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so what we're going to do next, let's work on this little bedroom area. Now, we could use the proper bed, but I don't think that's going to sort of fit with the style. So what we're going to go for instead is the hay, which means we need a oak slab and oak stir. So we place an oak stir right in the corner like this, and then we place a couple of oak slabs like that, and then we can change these over to the hay bale, and we can hit this 8 times. It'll go to the hay stir block, and there we go. We have ourselves a bed. Really simple, and I like that you have to kind of walk around that. Let's put some of this in place here, so it's, you know, kind of blocking it off a little bit. I'm kind of not done with the kitchen, but I've sort of ran out of ideas, so we'll just leave that how it is for a moment. We do need to change the biome of this gravel though, so it's all earth as well. So just do that quick. There we go. Is there anything else that we need? What's going to go over here then? So we've got one bedroom there. What could we put here? Maybe... maybe we'll just put a cupboard or something like that. So let's get the crafting table. And let's get some trapdoors. So we'll go for 3 along here. And we'll put trapdoors like this. And then trapdoors here as well. Like that. And if I get my stick back out, because I've got rid of it, we can change the biomes here. Not the biomes, we can change the materials. God damn it. To get some cupboards like that. There we go. Gotta love Conquest for those little things. Then we're going to get a chest out as well. And put double chest up there. And we can get a flower pot. And to get the flower pot up there, what we're going to need to do is place a block, place the flower pot, get the stick, which I've got rid of again, copy, paste. And there we go, we've got a flower pot up there. And what colour flower should we go in there? I think maybe a dead bush, no, maybe a dandelion. For a dandelion up there, it's quite nice. There we go. That's looking quite nice. Get rid of this because we don't need the light there. This is kind of bugging me a bit, so I think I'm going to have to go for a dirt block. Like that, and have the slabs like this a bit more, maybe. Yeah, that'll have to do. And then I need the biome tool again. I'm trying to do this episode quite quickly, but you can't really rush interiors when you're trying to get detail and stuff. Let's see. Next, we could also put just another one of these, and we can just have stuff on it. So let's go for. What could we go for? Oh, I've got an idea. Right, so let's get the cobweb. And here we'll put 2 cobwebs up like this. And then we'll cycle through till we get that texture. And there we go, we've got some pipes and stuff. It's always a nice little thing to include, isn't it? Next we can go for some iron fences. Now, I didn't want that to join up. So we can go for... There's weapons here as well, I think. Yep, there we go. So we do that. We could go for farm tools, or we could go for weapons. That's the weapons. I think because we've got them there, we'll go for just farm tools. Or just tools in general, I suppose. There you go, that's alright. Using the space. And then here we're going to have loads of storage. So we'll just get a crate. Or 2. We can just place these in like this, quite random. Oh dear. Just like that. In fact, we need to be able to change these biomes. So if we get the crate metadata, in fact no, here we'll put wood. So we'll put wood here, like that. Here we can have the crate, so I need a stick and I just got rid of it. So let's go for the barrel for a couple of them and the crate for the rest. So let's go back a few. Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? I quite like that. And just because we can, we'll just place another chest. Like that. There we go. We also do need a door there, so wood door. That way? That way. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we've got a few things in place. We do need a bit more light around. Actually, I'm not sure if we do. We've got the main fire, and that's the only thing that should really be giving off light. Kind of like that it's dark around the edges and the rest of the house. I think what I'm going to do is end this video here, guys, and then I'll just show you adding, because all I'm going to be doing is putting like another cupboard and stuff here and another one here, just to make it look like it's filled out. And I'll just show you quickly what I've done at the start of the next episode, and then we'll go and do another interior. And it'll be a little bit different to this. Hopefully we'll get some more ideas, and you guys will learn a few things. That's it for the episode though, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.